what would a world be like without homelessness? Better yet, what would New Mexico look like without homelessness? And why is a 10-year-old interested in this topic? I'll tell you why. On one hot summer day, my family and I were driving in the Albuquerque area when we saw an elderly woman who was hunched over carrying 2 bags. She needed help. So my mom pulled over and asked, "Do you need a ride?" She said no. We asked again. She agreed. With my mom tending to be nosy, and me too, we found out that Elizabeth had been homeless for 5 years. And she was 81 years old, and she was saving to go see her daughter in New Jersey, and she used her Bible as her pillow. Before we dropped off Elizabeth, she read me and my family the most beautiful poem.
I'd rather see a sermon than hear one any day. I'd rather one would walk with me than merely show the way. The eye's a better pupil and more willing than the ear. Fine counsel is confusing, but example's always clear. I can soon learn how to do it if you let me see it done. I can watch your hands in action, but your tongue too fast may run. And the lectures you deliver may be very wise and true, but I'd rather get my lesson by observing what you do, for I may misunderstand you and the high advice you give, but there's no misunderstanding how you act and how you live. God bless you.
So what if I'm 10? That is where I started getting curious about this topic. I started interviewing people such as government officials, community leaders, and medical staff. You may be curious, how did I get all these interviews? Well, my mom has connections. I also talked to some people living on the streets. Yes, people living on the streets. They talked to me about their lives and how they became homeless. Some of them even shared solutions. Solutions such as housing first and supportive housing models work. This means you get a home first, then you work on services. This makes sense because if you have a safe place to sleep at night, this means you don't stress as much. We need to move away from punishing people and make laws that work. Affordable housing. Have you all seen how much rent has gone up? People can't pay for food or a home. So this means rent goes down or we need to start paying people more. Educating our community. This one's my personal favorite. Teaching others on what causes homelessness and how to prevent it. And we need to change the way we look at it. I believe in angels. I think Elizabeth was one. Did I inspire you like Elizabeth inspired me and my family? I'm not done yet. Are you ready to join me in the fight against homelessness?